Hello and welcome to a channel that teaches you things your parents and teachers are too afraid to, the Helios blog. Today, Kevin Samuels talks about how women make the same mistakes over and over again. Here we go.
The reason she's alone is because she's difficult.
Women are not accepting the bare minimum.
Women fuck men they respect.
All the women who say things like, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man, like, y'all impress me.
Women just gaslight each other and say what they want to hear.
Them, but of course everyone wants to have sex.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm playing football and I'm trying to pass the goal without doing it in a way sometimes.
So you're robbing me.
A little.
Not a little.
Disaster. Yeah, if you're not going to give up the goods, then why again? What have you given him that you haven't given another man?
This is where you ladies got to start. See, what men want to hear from y'all is the truth.
Yeah. Well, I'm giving it to you.
No, you're not.
Well, because you know you want a man to spend his time, attention, resources on you, and the whole deal is sex.
Mm-hmm.
How would you feel if on payday they played football with your ass?
No, okay, look it. This is what I'm saying. What guys that you're just dating, you know, I don't want to, I want to say after I go on a few dates with you, then, you know, I might want to have sex with you, but I just don't want to have sex with, huh? Bullshit.
This is the attitude of girls that use guys for attention, resources, and free meals. Because to them, men are not people. They're just money.
Bullshit. You're a grown woman. You're a grown woman. Okay, we're gonna be honest. We're gonna be honest. We're gonna be honest. You're a grown woman.
Mm-hmm.
You're not a virgin, and you and I both know that a woman makes up her mind whether or not she wants to have sex with a man. You know if you're gonna have sex with him or not.
Okay, maybe say after the second
hold on. Okay, no. That doesn't play over here. You're 36. You're not 22.
36 and she acts like this?
You're not listening. This is why men are walking away from marrying and dealing with y'all, because you're not honest.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, look at her pose in the camera.
You slept with and didn't require 3 or 4 or 5 dates. All right, then that's the bottom line.
Look at her pose in the camera. She doesn't care about this conversation. She cares about showing herself to as many men as possible. Narcissist.
The base price. And to men, it's like, if he can get it for this price, why do I have to do all this? That's why I say, ladies, do not go out on date number 1 with a man that you are not sexually attracted to.
Indeed.
Do not go on date number 1. Don't go out there talking about our date to see if I like you. French toast that. Keep your ass at home. Don't take his money. Ask all the questions you need to do. Because if you go out with us, we're expecting to smash.
That's right.
Okay, look it. I'm gonna give you an example. I have dated and dealt with people that I didn't actually were attracted to them when I first met them, but as I got to know them, I did become attracted to them. So that can happen too. You know,
this is what women do. They play games with the possibility of sex.
Yep.
The guys you went out with, were you paying all the bills?
Nope.
Were you paying for everything? 100%?
Nope.
No.
No.
So you're using
them. It's bullshit.
Yep.
It's bullshit. I mean, you're sitting there saying,
not saying that I expect for them to pay all the time, because I'm a nice girl. I'm from California. You know, we're...
Yeah.
Nothing to do with
disaster.
Look. Did you grow up with your father?
No.
My father died when I was 11 years old.
Indeed.
Well, you should have heard this somewhere in your life. Don't accept nothing from a man that you don't expect to do something for.
Yeah.
No such thing as a free lunch.
So what you're talking about, see, this is why so many women in your age range are going to be destined to be alone, because you're still trying to pretty it up. What you did was you ran game, you hustled, and you deceived dudes.
That's right.
And then you wonder why these guys get out here and become mean and fuck boys. Because they run into women like you playing
That's right.
games.
Okay, so if from here
What's
on
wrong
out,
with what's wrong with being upfront and saying, I'm not sexually attracted to you, I'm not going to go on a date with you?
Nothing wrong
What's
with
wrong
that.
with just doing that?
nothing, because sometimes, you know, I mean, I'll just say, no, thank you, I'm not interested. I say that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
some guys,
Now.
they might get mad. And
Now.
call me, you know,
Now.
I
But you didn't do it
now.
then.
I didn't know how. I didn't have the knowledge to do that.
Okay. But
Nightmare.
you did know they wanted to have sex.
Yes. Who doesn't? I mean, it's kind of like.
But you weren't. That's the point.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
Well, see, that's the point. See, I want you guys to understand. Women know we want to have sex. They want to have sex. But see, what they do is you sit around and saying, well, he accepted the date. He didn't have to do it. Would you want, if you had a son, would you want somebody to treat your son that way?
No.
No, but I will.
Then that's it. There's no but. See, anything you say before but is bullshit.
That's right.
And here's the thing: you're still in the dating market, right? Do you want to be married one day?
I want to have kids and get married, but we'll
All right.
see.
So
Well,
you're
the
an
way you're
idiot.
coming across is your mindset is still where it was.
Yeah.
It's a chameleon rebel. And men pick up on this kind of stuff because you do not get, how tall are you?
I'm 5'2",
Dress size?
a 2.
So a woman who is cute, over 30, single, childless, it's crazy.
That's right. Clearly, she's
That's
been
what
running game
because you have
on
run
guys.
across plenty of suitable men.
Yeah. That's right.
And you've gotten to be this age and unmarried with no kids.
Something's wrong.
And that's what men think.
That's right.
So my thing is, what you want, cool. How do you plan on getting what you want?
Well, now I'm just putting myself out there
Again,
a little bit more
at 38.
To do what?
than what I was in the past. I was so. At one point, I just wanted to date an athlete or a
Indeed.
basketball player or a rapper or something. I would only try to be, you know, in the area or go to clubs, try to meet those type of people. But now I'm much more open. I guess because I'm older and
It's literally, I've had my fun and now I'm ready to settle down. She banged all the rappers in the metropolitan area, all the athletes. None of them committed to her because they knew what kind of girl she was. And now she wants to be the mother of your children. Disaster. You can
I
be
don't
the
know.
backup
I
plan.
don't want to say I'm settling, but I'm just
You see?
more open. I'm
As I
more
said.
Did you go to
mature,
college?
maybe.
Did you go to college? Did you
Yeah.
hold the phone steady?
I went to school.
Could you hold the
Cal
phone
State
steady?
LA.
Huh?
I went to Cal State LA.
Okay, could you just hold the phone steady because it's moving all over? Could you set it down
Oh.
so it doesn't move? Because I don't know if you ladies hear what you hear as men.
I'm here.
Go ahead, take your time.
Okay.
Well, just
You got a book or something
just
you
the
can set it
way
on?
Yeah, I'm doing my
just the
best.
way that
'Cause,
she
you know, I
looks,
really didn't
you
think
can
I was
tell.
getting on here, and I was relaxing watching TMZ, and I'm just so surprised.
Okay.
You can tell what kind of girl she is just by how she's dressed.
Okay.
Finessing guys left and right.
All right. Wherever happened to it? It seemed like she just disconnected. All right. Here's what men hear.
There I am.
Here's what men hear. I'm 36 years old. I used to run around and want to have athletes and entertainers, and you weren't doing that just because they're great guys.
Indeed.
It was because of their resources and their attention.
All of the above.
Right. So Now and then you not even so man, you're coming across as a manipulative woman.
That's right.
You know men want to have sex. You're going out with men you're not sexually attracted to. Just because you had sex with one guy that weren't initially sexually attracted to, y'all aren't honest. You don't enter into good faith, and then you get to be 36 and you say you want to have kids and all this other stuff. And here's what men are saying. All right, I need to know about her mindset. And what you're saying is I put myself out there. But what are you putting out there?
My look. What else do they want me to put? It only, I mean, like, I could talk to somebody for so long and, you know, my brain or whatever, but after a while, they can't see. I can't see.
You understand exactly the kind of girl she is. She's a finesser. She's the kind of girl that, you know, take care of my kid. She's like Brittany Renner, you know. Take care of my kid for me, idiot. The kid that I made with another man. I'm surprised she didn't do that.
So anyways,
Disaster.
I might not like them like they like me. You know, I might be a
So
little more
why
sweeter than
go
what they
on
thought
a
I
date
was.
with them then?
They might have thought I was a mean bad girl, but really I'm not, you know? So you just never know. Or then I thought I met somebody that I really was interested in that was in the music industry. But come to find out, he wanted to date girls that made more money than him.
You can't make this crap up, dude.
Basically, what are you putting out there?
You can't make this crap up.
Your look.
Yeah, what else do they want?
What else am I supposed to look? I mean, what else am I supposed to...
What is fit, feminine, submissive, cooperative, and bedroom fun loyal? All there is the look. Disaster. Man, you can't make this crap up, guys.
to put out there?
Okay, let's go with that. How many kids do you want to have?
2, or I'll be fine with 1.
2.
Can you turn off the TV or whatever? Who's that? It's a background noise. What is that?
My friend talking that wants to be a part of it too.
No.
You already tell me you got a boyfriend. You just talking for nothing.
I have a boyfriend, but I mean, he's a boyfriend. We not married, so that means I'm still single.
That's true.
No, I'm single. If I'm not married, I'm single.
Look at the kind of girl she is. You can hear the guy in the
Wait,
background.
that's not your boyfriend, is it?
No.
All right. Do you have another room you can go into?
Yes.
Why don't you do that?
That is her boyfriend. That is her boyfriend. You literally heard him say in the background, if you were listening carefully, he said, yes, no, you're not. You're not single.
Okay.
Disaster.
Wait, the lights don't work?
Mm-hmm. Alrighty then.
Oh, wait, hold on.
You can't make this crap up,
I'm like,
guys.
what's going on?
Well, we're trying to figure that one out.
Okay,
I think we've already figured it out.
All right. So, yes, if you're not married, you're single.
Yeah, period.
Okay.
There's no other way to
But you say you want to have 2 kids.
Yes.
Do you want to have to work to pay significant bills after you're pregnant and married with the first
This
child?
girl's a disaster.
No, that's why I never had kids before.
I'm talking about after you're married.
No.
Once you're married, do you want to have to work
No.
after?
No.
Okay.
No.
Stop. Turn off your comments or whatever so you can focus on the conversation. I'm trying to have a conversation.
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
What percentage of the family financial load do you want to have to be responsible for a lifetime? For your 2
0.
kids and your husband, what percentage of the overall family financial load? Meaning, do you want your kids to be able to go to college if they want to?
Yes.
Do you want to be able to travel nationally and internationally with your family?
Yeah, I already had traveled by myself, but yes,
Okay.
if I didn't have a husband,
Ma'am,
yes, I don't want to have to pay for anything if I'm
okay,
there.
so you want to be a housewife?
Yes.
Okay. Were you raised to be a wife?
No. That's
All my
obvious.
grandmas and my mom was
That's a
white
yes or
lady.
no. That's a yes or
Yeah.
no.
Yes.
Stop the cap. Fucking
Your mother was a
disaster.
housewife?
Yes.
Well,
Your
you're
father
not.
died at what age?
My father died when he was
When
30.
you were what age? When you were what
Oh,
age?
I was 11, but my mom never married my dad. She married my stepdad. So when I was born, I first knew my stepdad before I knew my dad.
How many children does your mother have? How many children?
Four.
Any sisters?
I have 3 sisters. They
So-
all have kids.
Excuse me.
Except me.
Excuse me. It's 4 girls?
5. 3 girls, 1 boy.
So your mother, but they're not married?
One of my sisters is my younger sister.
But the other ones aren't? And the ones that aren't married have children?
Mm-hmm.
Idiot.
So, ma'am, were they raised in a household with you?
Yep.
Then you weren't raised to be a housewife.
Indeed.
I'm the oldest. I don't know. I didn't do what they did. They didn't do what I did. I did everything separate and different than how they did.
Ma'am, don't get defensive.
Oh, I understand what you're saying.
Well, do you think you're moving like a woman who's a housewife?
No.
Why not?
You know why
No,
not.
you don't answer a question with a question. I ask you a question. Do you think you're moving like a woman who's a housewife?
Yes. I take care. I have.
Is the house a cave?
No, listen.
You're moving like a damn barbarian. There's no listen, ma'am. You're talking about you went around. You were a groupie for athletes. You manipulated dudes. You got a boyfriend now, and now you want to be a housewife, and all you bring to the table is your looks. And I'm just going with it. But how much is a man going to have to pay your 36-year-old self to be a housewife?
Disaster.
How much is he going to have to make to take care of you and 2 kids?
Whatever it is to maintain the life.
What state do you live in?
I have 2 residents. I live in Texas, and I also live in Los Angeles.
So is the guy paying some of the bills?
Both my rents by myself. My
And
boyfriend has.
fucking congratulations. I don't care if you can do what adults do. I'm really doing my best, man, but you're about to make me go there.
That was
I want
hilarious.
This is because of your
I
attitude. I need you to chill out. I need you to chill out. 5 seconds.
Okay.
This is not a good place to be in. I'm trying to have a conversation with you, but you're over here trying to cap or whatever, and I don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I ask you, how much would a man need to make to provide for you and 2 children annually?
Probably about 200,000.
In what state?
California, both in California.
Man, no way. I just left LA. 2 slices of pizza and a soda is $17.
Well, where were you?
No, ma'am. I was in LA. Look, ma'am, I do this for. Listen, this is part of the problem. You ladies don't know how much it costs to be a man in charge of stuff. $200,000 in LA? No way. You want upper class children. Each one of your children is going to cost around $480,000 to raise. That's almost $1 million worth of kids. Plus, you don't plan on doing anything. And he has to pay all your bills, all your things, and you. And then he has he has to have what he does. You're talking every bit about $400,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you're talking about athletes and musicians and all that other kind of stuff. And that's cool. And what percentage of men make that kind of money?
Like none.
Maybe 10, 15.
No, not even close. Sorry.
Do you care if he's black? Do you care if he's black or not?
In California.
Do you care if he's black or not?
Yeah, I want him to be black.
Uh-huh.
Good luck.
So what percentage of black men make what? See, when I'm talking, that means you stop. That's the only one rule. Can we agree to that one, please?
Yes.
Because it's disrespectful. What percentage of black men earn over $400,000? You say 10, 15%?
Maybe 30.
30%?
And where'd you go to college?
You an idiot?
Cal State LA.
Mm-hmm. Would you be surprised to find out that 10% of American males earn $100,000 or more? 10% make $100,000 or more. When you're talking about making $250,000 or
That's even
more,
less.
that's 3%. Making $400,000, you're talking about 1% of American men. And when you talk about black men, it's roughly about 10%, half of 1%. So if I had 100 black men, you're talking about one in that room. And let me ask you this. That one man can meet your socioeconomic standards, right? Which are pretty high. That means he could meet a lot of women.
Indeed.
Why would he choose you over the thousands of other women who are coming at him?
Because I'm natural.
Oh
and
my
I
lord.
am willing to work. I have been working if I needed to.
It's not
And
about willingness to
I
work. They don't
have
care
any
about
kids,
that.
And I'm cute. And I'm willing to able to do what I need to do as a wife or mother. What more would he want? I don't, I'm not fat. I got a degree. It's not a master's, but it's something.
So you think a man goes out here and makes himself a top 1% man
For a girl who's disrespectful.
that's like an athlete. And to win at that level, what do you get
like
if you win? What do you get when you win a championship?
A ring.
Or what is it commonly?
Accolade.
What is it commonly known as? A trophy, right?
Yes.
Are you a trophy wife?
I can be.
You're too old for that, sorry.
Are you a trophy wife?
Definitely I am.
What would you rank yourself? Just your face, fresh face out of the shower.
Well, I'm fresh right now, so I'll say like an 8.
An 8? So you
maybe
put yourself
at 21.
up there with Beyonce.
Maybe at 21.
Yeah. Okay. I'm a little bit younger than Beyonce, and I still look like I'm in my 20s.
Yeah,
so,
29.
Again, you're Monique. You think that a man, just because you're natural and you're cute, what else could he want? All right,
and I have a bachelor.
Hey.
Okay.
So, do you plan on homeschooling your children?
No.
If
I don't
private school, private school, or public school?
Probably private.
Okay. So, do you plan on having a housekeeper?
Definitely.
A maid?
I have one now.
So
this girl's clueless.
You're gonna have someone else to help prepare meals too?
No, I cook really well.
Okay. So in other words, all you're going to do is incubate a child.
No. You make that sound so funny.
Disaster.
Ma'am, if you weren't famous before, you are now.
You said she belongs to the streets. Look, I waited so long to be able to have kids and to do everything. I always wanted to really do everything right. So that's why
Translation. I tried for 13 years to convince an athlete or entertainer to take me serious. None of them did because I'm not that kind of girl. Now, I'm still single at 36 and have a boyfriend as backup, but I'd really still love an athlete or entertainer. That's where I'm at.
Why are you? What kind of professions would a man need to have in order to make $400,000 or more legally?
Maybe a lawyer. I dated a few lawyer people before.
You can't make this shit up.
I don't know,
guys.
a professional and.
No. I want specifics. You're 30, almost 40. You're closer to 40 than you are to 30. I need a little more specific. You said a lawyer. You dated lawyer people. Okay, good. You dated lawyer people. What other kind? Okay.
I dated.
What? No. I asked you what kind of professions. We got.
A teacher, a lawyer.
Teachers don't make as much as lawyers.
What kind of teacher was he? An English teacher.
At what level?
High school.
High school English teachers make almost $500,000 a year, do they?
No, probably. I don't know.
Probably.
I didn't seem like that much, but yeah, they were. I mean, they weren't poor. They have a nice car. If they make, depending on what district they're in. But yeah, they weren't poor. or what city, then yeah.
So,
it'll add
She
up.
has
so I
no
want you to
idea how
understand.
much things
So the
cost.
people at the local high school are making $400,000 on a teaching certificate.
Well, I mean, depends on where you say local. You mean local
Yeah,
Pasadena?
okay. What
or
else, ma'am?
local
Okay,
Los
okay,
Angeles?
ma'am. Okay. Teachers. Then what else? Lawyers and teachers. What else?
Disaster.
Regular working people, people that own
No.
cannabis.
Is she an idiot?
Professions, ma'am. I'm asking. This is just something. It's not a trick question. You want a man that's earning this kind of money, you should at least be able to understand what he should do for a living.
I dated people that
I
own
didn't ask who you
business.
dated. I asked you what kind of professions.
Cannabis.
Cannabis is not a profession. Cannabis
Hilarious.
is not a profession.
I'm talking about
Oh,
in the medical
man.
marijuana industry.
Uh-huh.
Like, but big though.
Okay.
Like,
What else? What else?
and who else have I dated?
Big
I have
dough.
ma'am, please look forward.
Athletes. That's it.
Ma'am, I need you to look forward. I need you. See, you're talking again, and I asked you what professions. I'm not asking you who you dated. I'm simply asking you, of the wide world out there, what kind of professions would a man need to have to make $400,000 or more legally? At 36 years old and a college graduate,
She doesn't
you should
know
be
the
able
answer.
to focus and answer that question.
Probably a barber that works on set. You know, it's just different. It just depends on what level you on of your profession.
As I said.
Period. You could be
period,
a barber
guys.
and
Period,
you could sell
guys.
barber off
So,
Crenshaw.
Period, guys.
I want you to understand,
And
ma'am.
work for the
Period.
Do not overtalk me. What the fuck is
Period.
wrong with you? I asked you that so many times.
Disaster.
I want you. Okay, I'm
My
answering
Lord,
the
is she a
question.
But you
disaster.
cannot overtalk me.
Okay, I'm listening now.
Ma'am, you're talking about lawyers, teachers, cannabis, and a barber. Only one of those has the potential of really doing that consistently. And that's only some sort of attorneys. And my point is, ma'am, if you can't identify the professions that a man must have, how are you going to identify which men you need to put yourself in front of? Since you said you're putting yourself out there more. You can't even tell us what professions.
I just did.
Disaster. Let's end the video there. My Lord. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit all the notifications, drop me a donation. Like Hunter M, Adrian L, Tom and Bobby, Dylan, Renaissance Press, Brian, and Andrew. Shout out to you, most recent purchase of Strategist Guide to Seduction. Buy my books at bit.ly/heliosbooks. My Patreon can be found at patreon.com/theheliosblog. And if you'd like me to help you out with coaching, then just message me at theheliosblog@gmail.com. That's my email. I'll slot you right in. Thank you so much for listening, guys, especially if you listen to the end. I really do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.